And today we're going to do K-12 Math. Click on it to enjoy. It takes a machine 1/5 of an hour to assemble a toy. 15 toys, not 16 toys. 15 toys. We have completed the activity. We got it right. Mark is done. Let's go to the next module. We are so cool. Get ready. Introduction to the whole numbers. Divided by unit fractions. School entertainers perform at carnivals with so many acts to see. How can they get all equal time on stage? Get ready. Multiplying, dividing by 30. Math facts. You can use your multiplying and dividing by 3 math facts to help you multiply and divide by 30. 30 times 3 is 90. 6 times 30 is 180. 30 times 7 is 210. And 10 times 30 is 300. 90 divided by 30 is 3. 30 divided by 4 is 120. 30 divided by 1 is still 30. Then 240 divided by 30 is 8. 180 divided by 30 equals 6. 3 times 30 equals 90. 30 times 9 equals 270. 120 divided by 30 is 4. And now you know your math facts. 30 divided by 30 is 1. 2 times 30 is now 60. 30 times 10 is 300. 3 times 30 is 90. 30 times 5 is 150. We're gonna get all of these right. 4 times 30 is 120. And now you see, I learned all my math facts to 30.
The entertainment acts at a carnival will each be 1/3 of an hour long. The stage will be open for 6 hours each day. How many acts can be performed on the stage each day? To find out, divide 6 by 1/3 because you want to know how many groups of 1/3 are in 6. Before we solve this problem, let's review the inverse relationship between multiplication and division. Multiplication and division undo each other. For example, 3 times 4 equals 12, and 12 divided by 4 equals 3. Also, 10 divided by 5 equals 2, and 2 times 5 equals 10. We can use the inverse relationship between multiplication and division to solve our division problem about the entertainment acts. We need to find 6 divided by 1/3. We reason that 6 divided by 1/3 equals some number. So that number times 1/3 equals 6. Now think about what that unknown number must be. Focus on the multiplication problem. The unknown is multiplied by a fraction. So let's write the product of 6 as a fraction. 6 can be written as 6 over 1. The unknown was multiplied by 1/3, but the denominator is neither 3 nor a multiple of 3. It is 1, so the product must have been simplified. If the denominator was 3 before the product was simplified, then the numerator had to be 18, because both the numerator and denominator would have been divided by 3. Rewrite the multiplication problem as some number times 1/3 equals 18/3. Notice that all we did was write the product as an equivalent fraction with a denominator of 3. We did not change the problem. But this rewrite makes it clear that the missing factor is 18. 18 times 1 equals 18, and 18 is written over the denominator of 3. 18 times 1/3 equals 18/3. Every unknown in these equations is the same number, so every unknown equals 18. 18 times 1/3 equals 6 over 1. 18 times 1/3 equals 6. And 6 divided by 1/3 equals 18. We found the answer to our division problem. Because 6 divided by 1/3 equals 18, the carnival can have 18 acts perform on the stage each day.
Cool. This one. The first one works. Wait, no. This one works. 20. 24. Wait, what? Twenty-four over 8. Yes. James is finding the quotient of 8 divided by 1/2. He knows that 8 divided by 1/2 equals some unknown number. James reasons that the same unknown number times 1/2 equals 8. You write this X. Blank times 1/2 equals 8. What is 8 divided by 1/2? That will equal 6. 16. Five divided by 1/6 equals 30. 2 divided by 1/10. That equals 20. All right. What is the answer here? That should be 20. Eighteen. 8 plus 9 equals 17. 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 It's not what? Oh. 8 plus 9 equals 17. 8 plus 9 equals 17. 610, wrap up. 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 Wrap up. Wrap up. I'm in Washington. Where are you? I think that's a good answer. And, oh man, you missed. Oh. Alright, we finished our module. So then